Just starting with some farming today. Yeah, back to the old farming. Doing the old realistic thing. Definitely going for the most realism possible. Let me get this here audio back up. Make sure everybody can hear what's going on. So we are doing realistic farming. We're not going to be transporting between vehicles, anything like that. Trying to play it as real as possible. Figure that's a pretty good way to go about it. The only thing I will say is I just got a farm stick, so I'm still learning the buttons a little bit. Still not quite perfect with it, but I will be using a farm stick and a wheel. So just bear with me as I'm still kind of learning the ropes. And I'm also going to be using a controller instead of the keyboard and mouse for when I'm out of the vehicles. And also, I'm nowhere near any of my cars or my tractors, so that's great. And I don't know how the buttons work on here either, so looking like it's not going to work with this controller for some reason. I'm getting some movement, but it's not picking up that controller. So I'm going to have to move my keyboard a little closer here. Give me just a moment. Luckily enough, I do still have my keyboard close by. And it's just going to be a little goofy to watch me play, that's all. But that's why you're here. You're here to watch me be goofy. So I'll get the controller thing figured out tonight after I'm done playing, and we'll go from there. But I think I don't even have any vehicles yet, so I do, but they're at the shop. I do have some vehicles, but they are all the way over here. So you got to run all this way. So yeah, if you're here and ready to watch me run for a little bit, I appreciate you being here. Gonna get going with it. Come on, game. There it is. There it is. Got some. These are the new Highland cows that they added this expansion. I can't wait to get my hands on some of those. We are going to trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. It's kind of a 0 to hero run. Gonna have gonna make as much money as we can as fast. Oh, cow! Excuse me. Is that you, little baby? Is that you, little baby cow? Huh? Is that you making all that noise? Or was it you, bigger cow, making all that noise with them big eyelashes? Okay, so we're up to 146,000. It's not a terrible amount of money. It's not enough money to do much of anything yet. We've just been doing jobs so far to make money. Oh, I got my pedals under here too as well. My gas and brake pedal. So yeah, we just got to run it out real quick. The shop is right here. So what kind of jobs do we have today? Probably nothing great. We got baling, bale wrapping. Those aren't terrible. Cultivating sounds horrible, but that's a big machine to use there. So that would be decent. Fertilizing I'm not going to do. We can't harvest because it's raining, and these are all root vegetables. Those are terrible to do. Can maybe do the wood transport. I haven't done that yet with my new farm stick. I haven't even tried it yet, so I don't know the keybinds for it off the top of my head or anything. We'll have to see how it goes. I really don't know why that controller isn't working. It's working for like running. Can't sprint with it. No, I can't sprint with it. I don't know. Weird. I'll have to try off stream and see if I can figure out why it's acting up. And I got plenty of room here to use my keyboard and mouse. Plus, most of what I'm going to be doing is going to be through the farm stick anyways. It's actually really cool. It was kind of plug and play. It just kind of, as soon as you plug it in, you reset everything to default, and it will map all of the keys for you. I don't know what all of them are. Some of them don't make sense the way that they're laid out, but what I'm hoping today is get enough money to buy a small plot of land and put a house down. I don't even know how much houses cost. Let's see how much houses cost. This is where I get my houses. Sheds, silos, farmhouses. All right, we can get one for 55K. That's not bad. It's a little dinky trailer park, but it's a place where we can sleep, which means we can skip seasons. Because every day, so every 24 hours in game is a season. We won't be accelerating time very much. I don't like doing that. Only if it's absolutely necessary, and it won't be anything crazy. If I don't have a house, I will at night accelerate time so that I can get to the next day. Let's see. I don't want to do that cultivating. That's $10,000, and that's a lot. That's a lot. All right, let's do the baling ones. That's wrapping and that's baling. Two separate. Okay. Let's start with this one. Oh, I didn't. That's not great. I don't have the equipment to do that, so we're going to take a loss here. I hit the wrong button. Need to hit enter to borrow the items. Or actually backspace, but so this one we're gonna have to cancel. So we didn't lose any money, we just didn't get to make. Poor Disney fan, what's going on? Looks good. Thank you. Okay, cool. We didn't get to make any money on it, but it is what is it? It is what it is. So let's go get in our tractor here. All right, start inside. Get it started up. I'm actually hitting a button over here on my little farm stick to get it started up, and we can look around inside the cab. All right. Keep it in forward. Ugh. Okay, looks like we're about ready to connect. Go ahead and shut her down so we can go out and get everything connected back here. Make all the connections. They're making a mod that you can actually take the lines and connect them. Well, as soon as that comes out, I will be doing that. So, okay. Back in, make sure everything's connected. Got to take it out of reverse, put it back in forward, and drive. And we're going. I'm also going to work tomorrow on the facial tracking so that when I look around like this at my camera, it'll actually make me look out the doors. That's something I'm going to work on tomorrow. So we'll see what comes of that. I don't even know where I'm going right now. Oh, where am I going? 20. Okay. Still getting used to this joystick, too. It's a little slower than, like, mouse. Not a huge fan of it, but it's not too bad. I went and got one of them little balls that you can put on your steering wheel to make it easier to turn. Those illegal things that you can't use on your car here in the US. I'm gonna have to adjust the dead zone on my wheel too. Got a mighty big dead zone. I probably should have turned back there. All right, we're just taking the scenic route today. I know I'm sitting a little farther back from my microphone. If it's quiet, let me know. We're gonna have to cut through this field here. You just saw yummy pie. Nice. Sounds good. Okay. I had to adjust like the gain and stuff because I'm farther away from my microphone. Before we start this contract, I'm going to adjust the dead zone on the wheel because it's, I'm turning it about a quarter of the way before I start to get any type of movement in game. Oh, I just got hooked up on my headset, or my IEMs. What do you guys think? Should I add another camera too so you can see the steering wheel instead of just seeing me? I have an older webcam, but I haven't played around with putting it up yet. I was thinking about it. Yeah, I should do that. All right. Well, that'll be another thing to do after stream tonight or tomorrow morning. So, gonna be a busy boy. Okay, let's go ahead and stop here for a second. Let's adjust this dead zone real quick while I get this done. Places, not the farm stick, steering. All right, where's my? Let's see, that's so much dead zone. Holy cow! I want 0 dead zone. There we go. So dead zone, if you don't know, you're going to use the one that I have. That's what I was going to do, yeah. So if those of you that don't know, dead zone is the negative area on your joystick or steering wheel that doesn't have movement when you use it. It's to avoid like stick drift. So it keeps the wheel from drifting. But this wheel is like brand new, so there is no drift out. Oh, so much better. Okay. Let's minimize that so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. Would definitely not be bailing in the middle of a storm either. Okay. Let's go ahead and get our stuff activated here. I gotta remember the buttons. You gotta give me a second. Lower it. Gotta unfold it. Should be unfolding. Yes. There we go. We're running. You can find a cheap one. We'll find you a webcam or something if you start streaming. Oh, it's so bumpy doing this right now. Because the fields are wet, so you're just kind of getting pulled into everything right now. Everybody who's joining in on TikTok, thanks for being here. I appreciate you swinging through. If you wouldn't mind dropping a like and follow, you see when I go live. I post video game stuff. I'm a 3D printer. I put all kinds of 3D printing stuff up. Always willing to chit chat while I stream. You can find me over on Twitch as well if you're interested. I try to stream as much as I can. I'm kind of a busy person, but this week it'll be 2 streams. Next week it'll probably be like 4 or 5, give or take, depending on work and stuff like that. Swing her around. Okay. Still collecting? Yep. All right. We're going. I'm going to have to slow it down in the corners a little bit, though. I might look at a wireless keyboard. I haven't decided yet. It depends if I can get this controller working or not. For some reason, this controller wasn't working when I tried to use it a minute ago. I think I need to up the force feedback a little bit, and my IEM cord keeps getting stuck. That's going to drive me nuts. Have to, like, wrap that back here. I have so many cords on my desktop right now, it's driving me crazy. I am not what you would call an organized streamer. Snag that little bit right there. Let's bring it around this way. What are we stuck on? Okay, there we go. Come back this way with it. I'm probably missing a whole bunch over here. It's hard when you're not used to driving inside the cab like this. It's a whole new experience when you're not used to doing it. Between this and like American Truck Simulator, I'm also trying not to hit my microphone right here. Maybe I can move it a little bit, give myself a little bit more space. If you start to not be able to hear me, let me know, because I kind of moved my mic away. I could swing around, line up a little better on this. Of course, I would get a notification right now that's going to pop up on my screen. You know, I hate Windows sometimes because, like, I have Do Not Disturb on, but notifications still come through. Drives me crazy. I need to get like a farmer outfit too to wear when I do this. Flannel shirt, like some sunglasses. Everybody knows farmers wear sunglasses, right? There we go. Yeah, look at that big old rut in the field over there. That's why we're bogging down. We're getting it. So tonight I will definitely be able to get a house. I just got to find a piece of property to put it on. That's some of the biggest challenges right there, is finding a house and somewhere to put it. I'll start in a trailer. I don't care. I got no shame. I'm also trying to make this server, like, to get people to come play. I would really like to make it so a whole bunch of people come and play. I love playing with other people. Like, this game is so much fun when you can get like 5 or 6 solid dedicated people to play with. Like, you can have a lot of fun, a lot of good RP opportunity. Like, gotta get used to using this. Got a bale right in front of me there. All right, not bad. Just got to do a few passes up and down here. Move through it real quick like. This little tractor is not having it. Lift up the chute while I'm turning, I guess. That's the play. Got to lift up the chute while I'm turning. Found a keyboard from 1999. Ooh. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and grab it. That's fine. The mouse I have enough room for. My keyboard's cord isn't, like, the way we have it hooked up is kind of snagged. Lift up the chute. I wish the mirrors worked a little better too. Like how the mirrors work in like American Truck Simulator. It's an actual mirror. Like those, I mean, you can see, but it's not the best. Or they have like the AI mirrors that just project on the screen there in front of you. Yeah, hopefully, depending on if I'm lucky, I might even be able to get a piece of equipment tonight. Maybe get like a combine or something. That or I just start leasing equipment. That's sketchy though, because if you don't make enough money, man, you're screwed. I think I've been pretty good about making money so far. It hasn't been too bad. Oh, that's got a mouse too. All right, cool. Yeah, go ahead and grab that. That's fine. I'll have to find some USB ports. My computer is so jam-packed with USB ports, it's ridiculous. I have so many things hooked up to this computer, like... Hey, go grab that pie. Oh, you want the pie, get the pie. Whatever. You need pie? You're like Dean Winchester. You need pie. Don't forget the pie. So how's everybody doing today? What's everybody up to? KB, welcome in. How you doing today? Tonight, this evening, today, wherever you're at? I will definitely do my best to respond to chat if you say anything. It's I'm still learning to watch both Twitch and TikTok's chat, and it's a bit of a pain. But I will definitely respond if you say something. Might not be right away, but it'll happen. And I'm trying not to crash the tractor too. That's part of it. You got a 2001 F-250 V10 Triton. That a boy. You know, them Super Duties, those are something, man. My buddy his dad had a Super Duty, and that thing was an animal. We'd get going in the country, and he would floor it, and you could just watch the gas gauge go down. It was ridiculous. It had the V10 Triton in it. It was an animal. Only has 12,000 miles. Holy cow. Was that like a grandparent's truck or something? Or is it a farm truck? Or... Because that ain't shit for a 2001. We got a little obstacle in front of us here. Hold on. Ugh. All right. Bought it off Facebook Marketplace. Being shocked too. Holy cow! Did you get a good deal on it? Like, did they just not know what they had there? Like. That's a hell of a... Oh, 5K. Holy cow. You got a hell of a deal. I don't know anybody that would pass up a F-250 for 5K. Even if it was in crap shape, as long as it hadn't been like wrapped around a tree or something. It wasn't wrapped around the tree, was it? That'd be the one thing. Like, that's my bugaboo with it. If it was wrapped around a tree, we're gonna have to let it go. Let's get rid of this thing. We're gonna drive the tractor back to the shop so we don't get abandoned out here. I also don't know this map at all because it's the new map, and I have not played it much at all. No, it wasn't wrapped around a tree. Fantastic. Listen, you gotta ask. Like, if I pulled up at a Facebook Marketplace thing and was like, yeah, well, it's $5,000, I'd be like, who died in it? When did the cops seize the drugs out of it? Like, that would be my concern. I even got turn signal buttons, like, put my turn signals on. I am fancy. Got the steering wheel with the force feedback on it. It's like I'm really driving a tractor. You know, it's funny, I grew up in, like, country Illinois, and I've never driven a tractor. I would love to go out and do this. And, like, I have friends that are farmers, and I'd never... I was like, let me drive the combine one time. Like, just one time. I understand it's a $700,000 vehicle, but just one time, let me drive it. And they're like, yeah, not happening. No shot, Pa. And I'm like, that's rude. That is some rude business. All right. Well, that contract's complete. Let's see what else we got going on here today. That $10,000 cultivating one, man. It's so much. Still can't harvest. It's still raining. All right, let's do it. I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna regret every part of this. I hate cultivating. Hate it, hate it, hate it. Oh, I should probably pick up that counterweight first. Hold on. I didn't even see that there. Ugh. Oh, ding-dong. Who's ding-donging me? Oh, KB, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Of my grandparents have a farm with cool stuff and driving track. Dude, I would love that. I would absolutely flip out if I got to do that. Like, there we go. All right, so we're even simulating attaching the stuff. Just because I like the simulation stuff. Which I don't know if you play this game, but they're also working on a mod that when you go to like hook up equipment to the back of the tractor, you actually have to connect the lines to it. That's just gonna be so cool. It's gonna be so cool. I just nerd out about that for a second, like. All right. Ugh. Yeah, never had a chance to drive a tractor. I would love to. I'd probably be really bad at it, but I would still love to do it. All right, sim attaching everything. All right, we're all hooked up. Where are we going? You play that on simulator with PC with 3 monitors. You know, I have 3 monitors. Like, I've got my main monitor here and then 2 off to the side over here. And I would love to have, like, an actual setup of the monitors around me. That way I could actually use the head tracking, like, appropriately. What up, Billy Grant? Oh, you left. It was nice to see you for a second. Yeah, that would be super cool. What's up, Benjamin? Where are we going? All the way down to 38. All right. Oh, we're still in reverse. What did I just... I think I just drove over the counterweight there. Pretty sure. Yep. Because I didn't switch. I'm still getting used to the farm stick. Yeah, I do live in Illinois. Yeah. Gotta rotate equipment here, Haw. All right, now let's actually go park. So I'm about 40 miles south of Chicago. Hook everything up. You drive with a wheel or keyboard? So right now I am using a wheel. I can actually move my... I'm getting another camera, so I am using a wheel and a farm stick. I'm using a keyboard as well because my controller isn't working for like the out of vehicle movement. I'm working on that, but I am using keyboard and wheel and pedals and joystick right now. A little bit of everything. But yes, I am a couple few counties south of Chicago. See that car. You live are you south of Chicago or north of Chicago? Or which direction of Chicago? Sir, you're gonna need to move out of my way, please. Thank you. Southeast. Are you in Will County? You're on wheel. Had to program my keybinds for it, and yeah, it's definitely a task getting everything finally set up to play. It's definitely a task. Yes. Okay, I got you. I actually am a 911 dispatcher for Will County. I'm one more county south. You don't know what half the settings mean? You know what? Honestly, there's some really good YouTube videos that help me quite a bit, and there's a lot of stuff that like you wouldn't think of to set up. I'm lagging. Yikes. It might be because I'm on Twitch and TikTok. And I'm like, what wheel button should be? Yeah, it's hard because you want it to be like what you specifically want it set to. Hold on, let me see if I can get some stuff closed here. Give me just a second. So I got a lot of other stuff open as well. Hold on. I shouldn't lag either because I've got super ridiculous internet and a decent computer and... Hold on. Close. Keep that open. We can close Discord for now. I'm not talking to anybody. We can close that. That might be a little better. We'll see. Let me know if it's still lagging. That might be a little better. I don't know. I don't have any drop frames on the OBS side, so I don't know if it's just a lag spike on my end or... I know sometimes when I try to do Twitch and TikTok, it doesn't like it. If you want, I'll let you come up to my grandparents' house and you can experience driving a tractor. Bro, that would be awesome. That would be super fun to do. Did you have to program your farm stick? Since mine, I'm getting it. Okay, so with the farm stick, it took me a little bit of playing around. So I connected it, I put the drivers in and everything, and it wasn't programmed when I opened up Farming Sim. So I had to go in and I reset my computer, and I went in and reset all of my keybinds, and it reset the farm stick to have everything set appropriately. Also, let me know if I'm still lagging, because that's my bad if I am. But that seemed to fix it for me. If you go onto Thrustmaster's website, there is some printouts, and it'll show you. I actually have them sitting next to me. There is some printouts of the button layout, and you can get them right off the website there. I have them sitting next to me in case I'm like, what does this button do? And it shows you got them screenshotted. Okay, cool. So you know what I'm talking about then. But yeah, I like it so far. It's definitely a lot of buttons to get used to, but definitely really cool. You barely got the game today. Is that what you're saying? Have you played other farming simulators in the past or no? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's good. You've never. Oh boy, you're in for a treat. These games are definitely something special. They are definitely something special. That's my good. That's my good. Oh, thank you for following, Hector. I appreciate you. Oh, am I blocking traffic? My bad, car. My bad. This big thing inside. Grandparents passed on November 27, 24, and July 16, 20. They left the farm to you. That's cool, though. I mean, it's not cool that your grandparents passed. Sorry, let me rephrase that, because it's not cool that your grandparents passed. It is cool that they left you the farm, though. That's generational right there, and that's super cool. This should be my... Nope, that's the store. I don't want that. Sorry, like I said, still learning the buttons on this thing. Nope. Nope. Where is my... There it is. That's what I'm looking for. Found me a webcam and sent me a picture. I'll look at webcams tomorrow. You have all the equipment and everything, and it's all in my name. That's super cool. Like, that's awesome. Especially with everything being in your name, like, you don't have to worry about anything. It's all already there. That's so cool, dude. So, do you actually farm, or is it something that you're still, like, in the process of getting involved in? Like... Oh, I'm so glad they added this to this game. The assisted steering, like, so nice. I appreciate the follow, Hector. You've been doing it since you were 10. You know how to work everything. That's cool. I wish, man. I wish I would have had that experience growing up. Like, I'm 36 years old, so, like, having that experience would have been super cool. I can't imagine doing that since you were 10 years old. Like, that's crazy. But I'm sure it gives you like one hell of a work ethic. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. Come up here and I can do it for you. Don't tempt. I am way offline. Here I am looking at my phone. I'm not even paying attention to my GPS. Don't tempt me, because I'll do it. I drive up there every other day for work, so don't tempt me. Plus, that's all of my family lives up in Cook and Will County. I'm the only one down in this county, so. How big is your farm? Kind of acreage are you looking at? $20 or $30. That's not bad. That's a nice small little farm. That's enough to give you what you need. So do you do, are you like crop, or are you do you have like husbandry, you got cows and stuff, or? And to be honest, I have next to no idea what I'm talking about, so I can tell you what to do in Farming Simulator. Dad wants you to buy the farm next to me. It's a 50-acre farm. Yeah, that's a hell of an investment. That's a big investment. I know farmland ain't cheap around here. And it's $800,000. Holy cow. All right, this cultivating contract hasn't been too terrible. It's really not bad when you got people to talk to. Like, when you got somebody to interact with, it makes life a lot easier. I couldn't imagine spending $800,000, dude. That's crazy. $800,000. That's ridiculous. I mean, I get it. It's expensive, but holy cow. Well, we're going to miss some over here because I was jerking around last time we were over on this side. Close real quick. There we go. Now I can see things a little better. Still working on making a family. I gotcha. Yeah, that's a scary amount of money, man. That's like the one thing I've never been able to wrap my head around is like the generational loans. Like when you buy a combine, you're not buying a combine for you. You're buying a combine for your great grandkids to, continue on. Like, that's just crazy to me. Scares me enough buying a new car. Like, or a $800,000 property. Like, that's just crazy. What are the numbers near the blue bar? Which blue bar where? You'll have to give me... Which part of the screen are you looking at? Near your mileage. Oh, I'm like the, that looks like RPMs, maybe? I don't think I can zoom in here. Like 8, 9, or 7. Oh, on the right side there, towards the bottom, by like the gas gauge. That is the gear. So down there you've got like your gas gauge all the way to the far right. That's the yellow. The blue bar is your tractor's durability. And then next to it where it says DNR, that's the gear that you're in. I don't switch gears. I drive manual unless it's just switching to reverse, because there's it's a lot of gears. The default gear switching is done with the little orange toggle switches on the farm stick. Lift this up real quick while I flip around. Yeah, there's two little like hat switches, little knobby guys that was the default gear switching. And then to go from into like reverse, because normally you just hold down the brake pedal, there's a red or an orange button with arrows that go this way. You hit that and it pops it into reverse. And then you can hit the gas and go in reverse. What up, Spooky Mulder 627? Goodbye, Spooky Mulder 627. What up, Vanilla Granilla? Gorilla, what's going on, buddy? How you doing, home dog? Yeah, I saw you tearing it up in the old battlefield earlier. Saw a lot of legs get blown off. Yeah, bro, I'm doing good. Just farming it out. Got the wheel all connected. Got the realistic farming, you know. Oh, it looked like it was going good, my guy. It looked like everything was going good when you were playing. Stream looked good. Everything looked good. What's up, Jace Petit? Thanks for joining in. All right, this contract hasn't been too terrible. Hasn't been too bad. How do you let it drive by yourself? So, tractors, and this is actually something KB can probably attest to. Tractors have GPS on them, I think, or whatever system it is that they use, but it's like GPS. And it's like a lane assist for a car. So, like, it keeps you going locked in on that line. So all I'm doing is holding down my gas pedal, and we're going. But it keeps you locked in on that line. It's something that you do with your follower button, which is H on the keyboard, on the farm stick. It's the 8 button, one of the side buttons. You hold it down and it'll pull it up. Why are we talking about blowing off legs? That's offensive. Yikes. Well, because Mr. Penguin here was... Yeah, it's the guided driving. Mr. Penguin was playing Battlefield earlier, and he kept screaming about his legs getting blown off, so... Yeah, this is the built-in guided driving that's in the game. It wasn't in the 22 or whatever the last one was. They built it into this one. It was a mod before. Oh, so he was Lieutenant Dan? Absolutely. He was Lieutenant Dan a few times. What up, Evil Juggalo? Just about done with this field. Just about done. I'll bring it around town. Bring this bad boy around. Yeah, the guided driving is nice because once you get locked in on that line, you can kind of just monitor it, and you don't have to adjust it. They also increased, or not increased, they improved the followers for this game. Much better than previous versions. What up, Zane for it? Goodbye, Zane for it. The followers are much better than your workers. You can actually give them, like, jobs to do, so you can, like... So what I'm doing right now is I'm not teleporting across the map from, like, vehicle to vehicle, because you can hop between vehicles. If I go somewhere and I need an additional vehicle brought, I just have my worker drive it over. It helps to save the immersion a little bit. Before you couldn't do that because they could only, like, plow fields and stuff like that. They weren't the best at doing stuff like that. Big Worms Farms. Is that Big Worms Farms? Big Worms Farms. It was nice to see you for about a second. I love that, like, the live chat thing says, encourage your viewers to send gifts and thank them for their support. No, I'm not going to be like, can you send me a rose? Mr. Gorilla, can you send me a rose, please? No, absolutely not. Nah, bro. Ain't about that life. What's the guided steering name and settings? So let me stop real quick. When you pull up your worker menu, you'll have, like, your AI worker here, and then next to it is steering assist. So your working width is what your piece of equipment's width is. Number of headlines, if you look, there's the blue lines here. Oh no, okay, yeah, you can see it. The blue lines here, and then the orange lines. The headlines are the number of times you're going to go around the outside of the field. Then the orange lines are your back and forth. You can change the working direction, so if I don't want to go this way, I can change it to go this way, whatever is going to work better. If there's a hill or something that isn't jiving with the tractor, it's making it slow down or something like that. And it'll, like, you can make it so it'll turn off your cruise control when you get to the end. When you hear that beep, 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 it's turning off, like, it'll turn off the cruise control so I don't drive off into the field. How do I get the menu? I'm just starting. Are you in game right now? Trying to know this for later. He's in the game. You're in the game tutorial. I got you. So hold down H. I don't know if it's available in the tutorial. You'll have to. I'm assuming you're doing the one where you got to talk to the old guy and all that. You probably won't be able to do it until you get past that part. That tutorial is kind of restrictive because it's teaching you the entire, or as much as it can. But once you get through that tutorial, you hold down H. Like a single tap of H will hire your worker to work on whatever field you're at. Like if you're combining, it'll take over that combine. Gramps is still talking to you. Gotcha. Yeah, once you're done with that, if you hold down H, it'll open that menu up. And you're looking for the steering assist. Or a Disney fan, you want a rose. I gave Penguin some roses earlier. All right, that contract is done. So we got to remember we don't want to leave this tractor right now because we'll lose it. So let's go ahead and get it picked up here and fold. Oh, don't be nervous, man. You're gonna make mistakes, but that's part of the fun. Like, oh, I really screwed that up. That's part of it. You're gonna make a lot of mistakes, but it happens. It ain't nothing to worry about. Go ahead and leave that there. Okay. Drive her back to the field, or back to the old shop. It definitely is a much different game when you play with a wheel and pedals. Like, so it's a lot more fun for me. Excuse me, sir. Don't mind me. I'm just coming through here. And you know what? The community is very welcoming with this game. So don't ever be embarrassed about questions. The community is very open about this stuff in the game. Like, what's up, DJ81? How you doing today? MLG called you. Be heading to Indiana tomorrow, so we're just trying to get. Yeah, no, I got you. Are you driving all the way up this way or what? Yeah, the wife will be driving up, and you'll be flying back. I got you. I got you. What? What did you say? Oh, I thought Mom said something. All right, another contract completed. Let's go ahead and jump out of this here tractor. Oh, I didn't shut it off. My bad, guys. Go ahead and get this completed. Look at that, 9K. All right, so we got enough to get a house. That's 55K. We need to find a piece of property to put it on, though, and that is going to be the issue, because land is premium. 500K for that. Oof. Almost as bad as KB's land. Good Lord. Gonna let me click on stuff again, please, maybe. I wouldn't mind having something close to the shop. That way I don't have to run across the world. Like over here would be the number 9. Oh, 99K. And I should have enough to get my house as well. I don't want a super crazy big field to start off. I just want something decent. That's right there too. 99K and my trailer is 55K. That might be the play. What's this? 156, 141. It's real expensive. Ooh, 65K, but that's so far away from everything. 300K. There's a coal mine. See, this is so far away over here. That's a huge field. 100. It's a toss up between 29 and 9. I feel like 9's going to be better because I'm closer to the middle of everything. I'm back. You went to get some food. Nice, man. Nice. So I'm definitely interested. First of all, it's super funny that you found me because we're both from Illinois and we're remarkably close to each other. That's very funny. It's very funny. I'm curious as to which city you're in, and I don't want you to say it. Because like I said, I'm a 911 dispatcher for Will County, and we handle the entire east side and most of like the middle west of Will County. So I guarantee I'm probably the dispatcher for where you live. I think we're gonna go with 9. All right. Let's go check it out before we buy it. We're gonna run over there. We got our gator. We'll take a gator. What? Run. No. Peasants. I don't know why I marked that field over there. That is not where we're going. Is this crossplay? Yes, it is. The only problem is that I have mods loaded for like the season 1 pass. So you would have to have those to play on this map. You would have to have the DLC. You remember hearing about something going on yesterday? What was that, if you know? So, I mean, it depends on where it was. I was at work last night. It depends on what city you're talking about. And honestly, there's only so much I'm able to actually say. We're not supposed to talk about a whole lot. So this would be our land here. I'm gonna have to take some trees down, that's for sure. We need to have room for our trailer. Good field. What do we got here? We got partial weeded soybean. That's not bad. 38% yield bonus. My concern is whether or not I can actually get a trailer on this land. Maybe over here? How much land does this give us if we buy it? So that whole side, I would have to butt it like right up to the field. I don't have to get up a house, but the reason I'm so into getting a house right now is it's going to allow me to sleep and change seasons. Because right now I've just been, sleeping at the shop. I just turn speed up. 69. That's that whole field there. Okay. So expensive. I mean, I bet I can get my trailer like right here, but there is just trees everywhere. You're in Lockport? I gotcha. Okay, yeah, I don't dispatch for Lockport. That is, well, parts of it I do, because Romeoville does some parts of Lockport. But the sheriffs do Lockport, so we do that. That's your fire and police is like Westcom. I'm at Laraway. Wonder if I can get it along the field there, like right here. don't know how much room that. All right, let's do it. I don't know how much room this trailer is going to take up, but let's do it. We need to get the house. Oh God. Okay. So we bought the land. Now we need to develop das Land. 55,000. Oh, it's a tiny collides with player. Oh, it's a tiny little trailer. All right, there we go. We got our house. We have $5,000 left. We are flat broke right now, but we can change the way we look. We can sleep. We got our own little field here of soybean that should be ready to soy harvest. That's what I need to know because I'm going to have to harvest it so I don't lose it. Soybean harvest next month. All right, fantastic. So I can maybe lease a cheap. I'm gonna have to lease so much stuff. I gotta bust ass the rest of this month to make money. Cultivating is terrible too. Ugh. But the good thing is I can take borrow equipment from one and do like all three of them. Deadwood is easy money, but it's not much. Root vegetables are terrible to do alone. Sorghum's not bad. It's only 5,300 though. Another sorghum. Oh, we're like right next to each other. And they're going the same place. So I might have to do that one. Those two. Which would actually give me a chance to show off the AI's driving ability. So like I said, I'm trying to do this as realistic as possible. You got family in Romeoville. I was just up there the other day for a public education thing for work. We were at the Romeoville fire station. I'm trying to do this as realistic as possible, not teleport between vehicles, things like that. So I can actually show you how the AI moves around the land. It's actually very interesting to see. So we're going to accept this one. We're going to borrow the items. And we're going to take this one as well, but we're not going to borrow I wanted to borrow that one off. Why do you make these mistakes? That's a bigger header, I believe. That's okay. How do you get out of the tractors? It should be E if you're just using keyboard right now. Yeah, I'm telling you, dude, it's small world with this stuff. Like being that close to, I mean, so you're in Lockport. I was actually just in Lockport. I drove to DuPage Hospital the other day, yesterday morning actually. So I mean, I was literally driving through Lockport. You're using wheel and keyboard. It's not working. So it depends on what your keybind is set for the wheel. If it's not set for anything yet, I want to say it's X is the keybind on mine, but I'm using the Logitech G920 with the force feedback. I believe it's X is the base keybind, if I remember correctly. Okay. So now we got to get back to this shop. We got to go get our equipment, and I will show you how the AI works transporting vehicles. $5,000 is more money than I got. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. So what's nice is we are right next to the shop, so we got a decent piece of land. You had to bind your wheel since it didn't do itself. Gotcha. So if you haven't, oh boy, I'm sorry. Okay. There should be it should say like enter under one of the vehicle categories. Let me get to the shop and I'll look at it real quick. But I believe it just says enter, and that is your get in and get out of vehicles. There's all the equipment. Ugh. Okay. So let me look at this setting real quick for old Hector. Controls. Okay. So it's going to be under controls, under vehicle. It's E, you just double checked it. Yeah, so that's going to be your keybind on the keyboard. I don't know what you set it to as your steering wheel, but yeah, it's just enter. That's all it's set to. Or that's the terminology they use for it. So what I'm going to do is I will drive the combine over there and I will have the worker take the tractor. So yeah, if you look by the blue bar now, it says like -7, -8, -5. Those are all the reverse gears that the tractor has. Like I said, I don't drive in manual. I drive in automatic because it gets to be a giant pain to actually do it in manual. I've done it. It's a pain. Okay, so now he is connected. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave it. We'll hit escape. We're going to go to the map. So we know he is going to be delivering here, but we're going to field 41 and 45. So what we will do is we will click on this tractor and see how it says create job. Thinking about getting a 22 Super Dude. Whew. Good Lord. So you click on that tractor and it brings up that little crosshair arrow. So what you'll do is you will come down here and I'm going to click here. That's me. Oh, my bad. So we're going to click this part right here where it says loading position. That's going to give me the crosshair. It'll move around with me. And what we're going to do is we're going to click here where we want the tractor to go. So he'll probably path off of this trail right here. And we want him to just park it right here. So once you click down, it's going to give you the ability to rotate it around. And that's going to be the direction that he parks. So I want him to face this direction. So I'm going to do this. Now it's going to think for a minute. I'm going to get out of here. Oh, it didn't do it. Hold on. Let me do it from outside. So click on the tractor, create job, loading position. We don't want him looping. We want him just a one-way. And we're going to click here, facing this way. So it should now, oh, we didn't click start. You got to click start. Half the stuff you got to do, you got to click start. So now you start and it's driving to the loading station. So now there's a person in there, and there he goes. He's going to take that piece of equipment all the way over there. And that gives us the ability to load up the combine and header and get moving that way. Can't see shit out of this thing. Okay. Let's hop out and connect everything up real quick. Right. I don't even know the process of actually connecting a header to a combine. It seems like it's probably pretty in-depth. Throw this bad girl in reverse. Oh, I'm unfolding. I don't want to fold right now. Son was in one of those a couple weeks ago harvesting soybean. Why does everybody get to drive a combine but me? That's bullshit. This is not fair. Even your son, Penguin, was in a combine. Nope. Oh, can't see anything. Let's see if we can see. Can't see anything in the mirrors either. Fantastic. Let's go take a little peek, see how we're lined up. All right, we're a little off. We're a little off. We can make this work. Well, at least I can see part of the header. We're getting there. Come a little farther right. For you to come up and drive one. You know what? I might have to take you up on that, because it's not every day that somebody's like, hey, you wanna come drive my combine? Right there. So close. There we go. All right. Sim attaching everything. All right, we got her locked in. Get going forward, and we're heading that way. So we should be able to see, too, our worker is already there. He's down at field 41 already. They did a fantastic job with the workers in this game. Oh, let me get my turn signal on. Sorry, guys. Breaking the realism here. All right, I should be able to take it down pretty much all the way. Hang a left there at the end. Or a right. And it should take me right to 41. Fantastic. Part 1 of the Pokeball project is done. Oh, yes, we are officially done printing. We've got about... so I do 3D printing as well. Because I'm a nerd that way. And I love Pokemon. So I have about 35 3D printed Pokeballs hanging on my wall right now. It's a passion of love. It's been very interesting. Fun, though. I've managed to sell a few to people at work, so at least I'm making some money off of it. But all right, boss, you're gonna need to get out of the way here. We need to green screen a pic based on the tractor you're about. Oh, that would be cool. I don't know how that works. That would be cool. Your son said he wants a Pikachu ball. Hey, Horror Disney fan, hand me the Pikachu ball. Oh, this is going to be tight, boss. Hold on. Wait. We got things going on. Hold on. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is bad news. And this is why I don't drive combines, guys. Here, let me see it real quick so I can show them. So this is the Pikachu ball. Little Pikachu tail. I can make him one. I would just need your address to ship it to you. All right, and I'm in the water. Well, you see, I don't even know how to explain this. It's the bus's fault. This is the bus. You might be second guessing yourself. That's exactly what I would say. This is why I don't drive combines. I don't even know how to go about getting out of this All right, I'm going to have to break realism here for a second and kind of look at what I got. Like, I don't even know if I'm getting any grip here. Yep, nope. That's, we're gonna have to reset that. That's unfortunate. I hear it, okay? I understand you're upset. Mr. George. Yeah, that's a Mr. George moment for real. We're so close, too. We're just right here. But, yeah, we're gonna have to reset that. I wonder if I create a job, if it will... Let's try this. See if it'll unstick itself. Yeah, nope, he can't do it. He's like, nah, Hoff, we're broken. Reset. And the really crappy part is I have to run all the way back to the shop. Oh, if that header comes off too. Okay, reset. I wasn't paying attention, and the bus got the best of me. Is Vanilla? Yes, that is Penguin. That's yeah. That, or I'd have to call like a heavy-duty wrecker and hope that I didn't just tear the absolute hell out of the underside of the combine. Like, thank God it wasn't my equipment. It was borrowed, so... That was unfortunate. I should have let the bus go past. These damn double-decker buses just causing all kinds of problems. At least I didn't, you know what? There is a bright side. I didn't kill anybody. So we would call that a W. It is what it is. These things happen. Stupid bus. It's not like it's the most narrow bridge in the game either. Like, that's okay. These things happen. See, if Hector was still here, I would tell him. See, these things happen, bro. Don't sweat it. These things happen. I have a list of things I'm going to work on tomorrow. Dying. I'm glad. It's very funny. Like, it's son of a bitch. I'm going to work on the eye tracking thing, because I was watching it yesterday, and it looks like it's pretty straightforward to set up. But like, you just turn this way, and my character would do this. So I could still see, but it would move. Yeah, he's just not a good worker. So I got that. I'm going to continue working. Oh, I'm running past the shop. Continue working on getting the keybinds set up, which I think they're pretty good. I want to figure out, it would be a good idea to put me like in a combine in the green screen. That would be kind of cool. Or a tractor of some sort. Why would you put this? No. Thanks, game. All right. Not going to break anything this time. We do have to wrap all the way around here, though. Look at how good of a turn that was. If that didn't earn your trust back, I don't know what would. I'll let you drive a tractor, maybe just not the combine. Honestly, like, if I did come and do that, I would be so afraid to drive a combine. Like, I'm a big proponent of, like, you break it, you buy it. If, like, somebody comes over and they're like, Hoff, let me ride your motorcycle. I'd be like, oh, okay. Like, as long as you got the money to fix it, I don't care. I don't. It's just a piece of equipment. It's not a $500,000 machine. Like, I would be so scared. I would be so scared. So scared. Oh, still in reverse. But that was a pretty smooth turnaround earlier. Like that, if that didn't win me back some points, I don't know what's going to. It might just be a lost cause at that point. Like, it's all right. Well, the header must be behind me because I can't see it. So. Got to be back there somewhere. Hop out and take a look. Oh, I completely missed that. See, how did that mirror not see the header there? Like, because it's right there. It's not breaking farm equipment. My son said I don't drive over the bridge like that one. Oof. Yikes. Oh, you know, what is he, 10 gorilla? Is that right? 10? I thought he was older than that. I'm hitting the header. Why am I not connected? Can I get the prompt to connect, please? That should be it. Why am I not? I am right there, game. Come on. There it is. All right, now we actually have to connect it. He said he is 6. Okay, I don't know why I thought he was older. But I'm glad the 6-year-old is a better combine driver than I'll probably ever be. Get my turn signal on. I'm sure you guys know where I'm going. Got to really pay attention on that bridge this time. Like, we don't need a repeat of that again. I will say I am liking the steering wheel and the stick and the pedals. I enjoy this. I am enjoying it. That's real loud out there. Holy cow. That was real loud. I think the problem is I don't have my beacon on, too. Headlight, there we go. That's why. I didn't have my beacons on. Now the bus will never do what it did before. All right, guys, we got to share the road. Okay. Okay. You wanna know what's funny? I was supposed to, like, when I crashed on that bridge right in front of me, I was supposed to turn at this little road right here. I wasn't even supposed to go over that bridge where that accident happened. I was supposed to turn right here. Hoff wasn't even paying attention. Wasn't even paying attention. Gord's Brothers Towing, what up, man? Thanks for hopping in. I appreciate you. You ever drove a Bobcat or anything? Yes, I have driven skidsters. I have done that. Yes. Just playing a little farming simulator, brother. How are you? Real good. Just got back from a 2-hour tow, buddy. Woo! That is a haul, man. Right, let's get out and connect her up. All right, we're all connected. So yeah, I'm not a complete noob when it comes to driving equipment. I've driven some, just never a combo. I mean, I could maybe practice if Cords Bros wants to let me drive that big old rollback. How about that? I mean, I can only mess it up so much, honestly. Like, let's go. Let's go. I used to go out with my buddy when he would tow for men's towing. I would go out with him every once in a while. So right now we're unfolding everything, getting this big girl started. Get everything lined up here. Oh, this is a monster field. Holy shit. And let's go. Okay, that's fine. Go out and run tows with you for a little bit. Little Hoff would probably be like, he'd like to be in the big tow truck, I bet. He'd have a good time with it too. Could you imagine the three of us in a tow truck? That would be a shit show. That would be amazing. We're taking such small paths here. I feel like, yeah, we're. Oh, I guess not. Looked like it was a smaller pass, but you're ready. That's what I like to hear. Where'd you get Dairy Queen? Oh, just chilling in the freezer. I saw one of the pickups earlier today driving around town down here. I don't know who was in it. I know you're usually in the rollback, so. I don't know if it was a pickup truck. It was you. What are you doing driving the pickup truck? It was the silver one, I want to say. I don't know what the pipe button is. Or if I even have a pipe button set up. I might not. Yours is blue. No, it was, I think it was the silver one. Almost 5 hours for a Pikachu. Yeah, that's about right. I don't know what, throw the pipe out real quick. We'll empty out. Ah, dude, I'm telling you, I saw it. I don't know who it was. I was like across the parking lot. Maybe it was I don't know. My days all fucking run together. I don't know. Maybe it was yesterday. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. Was it a couple days ago? All right, then that might be my bad. Let's go empty out real quick. No idea where that trailer is because these mirrors are terrible. There it is. Yeah, I always try to pay attention for when you're out and about. Give you, give you the old middle finger out the window or something. Everywhere in the last few days. Yeah, we had little man up at DuPage. He had a couple of seizures the other day, so his neurology doctor wanted him up there to run some tests. So he had to spend a day up there. Yeah, he's okay. He got epilepsy, so it's kind of a known quantity. But he had like 3 in one day, so within a couple hours. Can't wait to see that, Bill. Yeah, right. Yeah, that'll be a nice big old bill for sure. Tell Aunt Jess to cover it. Yeah, right. Old money bags over there. This is cool. So I've been doing this since about mid-August. I'm usually over on Twitch streaming. I don't usually get on TikTok because I do both at the same time. It's kind of hard on the computer. I haven't done it I did it a lot in the beginning of, like in September. I streamed for like 100 hours or something like that, or like 115 hours. So I took a little bit of time off in October. I played some scary games and shit like that. And I'm just kind of falling back into it now between work and stuff. So it's something I do on my days off when I have extra time. I was kind of a chicken shit about the scary games. Won't even deny it. Oh, I don't even have my lights on. Oh. Oh, much better. I knew something was wrong. I didn't have my lights on. Had to put me up on the big TV. Hey, man. Oh, way cuter. It's always nice to be up on the big TV. I appreciate that. The lights, they really bring out my good side, you know, right here, like. Yeah, it's nice to do this to just kind of decompress from work a little bit. So, plus I make a little bit of money doing it. Nothing crazy, but a little bit of extra money never hurts, you know? Enough to put a couple of gallons of milk in the house if I'm, you know, maybe a little more if I'm lucky, but a little bit of something. A little bit of something's better than a whole lot of nothing. Too far, too far. Helps pay for new games he plays. Yeah, pretty much everything that I make, Texas Combine in the Midwest, you know it. Uh, so anything that I actually make, so the most I've gotten was like it was like $100 in 1 month. It was good. Everything that I make gets put back into what I'm doing. I don't use it. I make pretty decent money at work, so everything that I make goes back into making better quality videos and this kind of stuff. You know how it is running a business. Like you gotta recycle it back into what you're doing.
Oh, I'm touching myself tonight.
Oh, I love the sounds that it plays on Twitch. Oh, I'm touching myself tonight. Going towards some combine if he wrecks it. Absolutely. I mean, you figure that's part of putting it back into it. Like, you break it, you buy it. I probably should have emptied right there, because I'm definitely going to be full. I don't think there's any chance I make it back without being full. No, so, I mean, you can. I did actually almost just put one in the water right before you came in. It doesn't, like, destroy it, but I had to reset it all the way back to the shop and bring it back, and it was just a giant pain in the ass. No, so this KB in here, we were chit-chatting earlier. He lives not far from us here. And I was talking about how I grew up in the country and never got the chance to, like, ever do any farming. Like, always wanted to, never got a chance to. And he was like, bro, I live not far from you. And you come out and drive a tractor or a combine. So I was like, don't tempt me. I also was playing a firefighting simulator and rolled the fire truck too. Listen, I've driven a fire truck before, okay? I was a firefighter. I've actually driven a fire truck and didn't roll it on the way to the fire. I was just dicking around in the game. If you look back at my videos, it's in there. It happened. That was a wild ride. Yeah, Gorilla was in there when that happened. That was a wild ride. Just got a new Fendt combine. It has no steering wheel. It's just, yeah, see, okay. So what I'm using is I'm going to move my camera here. I've got my steering wheel. Please don't look at my junk. And then I've got a joystick right here. Camera, don't move with me. That controls a bunch of stuff as well. So I've got the joystick. I'm just getting it all set up still. But the fact that there's no steering wheel for that combine is ridiculous. If you wreck my combine, it's just an excuse to get a new one. We can make that happen as well. Like, do you have really good insurance, I'm assuming? Because, like, I see win for everybody in this. Like, this sounds like everybody's going to win. Demolition derby and a combine. Good Lord. That would be intense. That would be crazy. I mean, I'm in. Never said I'm not in. I'm 100% in for it. Wouldn't be the craziest thing I've done. Bro, absolutely. If I'm ever up that way, I will 100%. They used to do combine demos at the K3 fair. Really? Nope. I want this line. I don't want that line. Nope. I don't want that line. Stop it, game. I want that line. I couldn't imagine watching them do combine demolition derby. Like, that would be intense. Intense. That would be cool. Swing the big girl around. I'll have to. Like, I would go do that. Like, you might be happy to give your insurance a call by tomorrow, right? Like I said, I'm telling you, this is a win-win for both of us. Yeah, we did go see Monster Jam. That was fun. I would go do that again. Monster Jam was entertaining. Like, that was a good time. All right, buddy. You have a good rest of your night. If you go out at all tonight, be safe. Keep your head above water there, big fella. Yeah, I hear you yelling at me. I hear you. Off, pay attention. Your row's almost over. I know. I hear you. All kinds of messages here. My bad. Oh, you sent me the Pokeball. So this is all of the Pokeballs that we have printed. Everything on that wall, including the shelves and all that, is all 3D printed.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Oh, thank
Go.
Du Drecksau!
Oh. Okay, best tutorial. What should I be doing now since I'm on my own? Farm, man. You gotta farm. Start small. Don't go too big because it can spiral very, very fast. Play some country music. Yeah, sit back with the country music and just kind of vibe it out. Definitely stick to your normal since it's your first time ever playing Farming Simulator, you've never played before, don't go with any like root vegetables. Go with like your wheat and barley, sorghum, stuff like that. Don't go with any crazy crops. It gets to be a real pain if you don't know what you're doing. Oh, I turned too far. Keep your 3 or 4 fields that you got, and definitely watch a lot of videos. If you have if you just throw them up if you have a second monitor or your phone, and watch other videos, because there's so much to these games that like you have to do outside research. Your corn didn't work out too well this year. You know, that's probably the scariest thing I would say about being a farmer. Like, besides the $1 million 800-year loans that you take out, what if you're? I mean, I know you can get insurance on your crop, but what if it doesn't go well? Like, I know that the government can subsidize some of it, but like, that is scary to me, and I don't get scared about a whole lot. Like, that would be real scary to me. All right, so I'm not going to have the worker work on that other field yet because that's cheating. I will get our lights on here. Make sure do I have a beacon? I do not have a beacon. Okay. You had that happen to me a few times. Cornfield catch on fire. Yeah, dude, cornfields are scary. Like, any type of crop catches on fire, it's so scary. But like, I don't know what I would do if like my crops didn't do well. Like, what do you even do? I know you can get insurance on it and stuff like that, but it's sketchy. Don't miss having a cornfield on 3 sides. Yeah, no, me either. This trailer is super heavy, by the way. Or this tractor's just super weak. Lucky you made it out. Yeah, dude, that stuff can spread so fast.
Coming out. Bing boing bing bing boing bing boing bing boing bing bing boing bing bing.
I absolutely love Sid from Ice Age, by the way. Thank you. He's my favorite. So being in 911 dispatch, I see a lot of field fires and brush fires and stuff like that. And being in the fire department, like, I've been involved in a lot of it. And that shit is scary. Like, it is no joke. Change my voice. Oh my god, really? Okay. Alright. Let's, we can do it. Where's the button? I don't know which one this is. I think this is female. Okay. I don't know which one that is. You gotta let me know which. We'll stay with this one. I can kind of hear it. You've probably been in the big one. Had at my farm. Had to call a couple of counties. Yeah, probably. I'm sure Romeoville responded to it, and we dispatched for them, so. Just because Romeoville and Lockport are, like, right next to each other. At least you didn't, like, lose the combine or anything like that. That would really suck. Oh, you did? Well, did you at least get a new combine out of it? Insurance covered it, so that, I mean, best of a bad situation, I guess. Inside this tractor is super loud. So was it the combine that started the fire? Like, did you catch a spark off of it, or? Yeah, that sucks, man. Let me turn this voice changer off. Okay. All right. There we go. You want your points back? It was changed for like 4 minutes. That was a good amount of voice change. It never changed? Really? Interesting. Interesting. I'll have to look into that. I can't credit you points, but you've got like 70,000 points. I think you'll be okay. See, I could hear it changed in my ear because I can hear my voice. You think you know how to give yourself points, but all right, then if you do, then go ahead and do that. God, this tractor's a beast. Too far. A little too far. And it's taken me so long to get used to driving on the left-hand side of the road, like... Had to learn what those squiggly lines on the road mean, like... Can't do it? That's alright. I think you have like 27,000 points. See, I don't understand why it wouldn't work. Like, it was, I could hear the high-pitched voice in my ear. So, like, I know it was doing it. Maybe it just doesn't translate over to... Twitch. I'll have to look at it and see. I don't know. It does. It has before. It was, we unplugged and moved stuff. Yeah, but everything's plugged back in the way it's supposed to, so I don't know. I'll have to mess around with it. That's just another thing to put on the list for tomorrow. And only 52,000 points. Good Lord. Penguin, you got some catching up to do. She's got 50,000 points. I don't even know where I'm going right now. Like, oh, it's so far away. You got the pie too? Nice. Ooh, apple pie. Alright, let's park this bad boy. Get the worker to bring it across the water so I can bring the combine over. And go ahead and park it right. Oh, this is a huge field too. Go ahead and park it right there. Just don't
Victory screech!
I love Victory Screech. I love SpongeBob. I am such a child. Right, go do your thing. Go. Go.
Squirrel!
Squirrel. Go do your thing. Why are you not doing the thing? I would really like it if you would go. I really need it to go because I'm going to start harvesting over there. Hydrate. Oh, we're just throwing all the channel points in now, huh? Okay. Ah, it's actually soda. Bruce Sun, is that UKB? Is that I have to assume because it's saying I'm here too. Yeah, okay. That's still reversed. Okay, there we go. Gotcha. Where's my trailer? There it is. All right, and it looks like the employee is finally moving, so that's good. Another sorghum field we got to go hit. Oh, I'm just standing here with my pipe out. Rules against that in some of these countries. Oh, just missed it. Okay. This thing needs a backup cam.
I'm touching myself tonight.
Who is me? LOL. Someone trying to impersonate you? Yeah. There we go. Oh, wait. So, yeah, I assume, is that, so is Spruce KB, is Spruce Sun KBU? I would assume it has to be, since, you know, KB is in the name. No, that's not you. Oh, that's weird. Well, I don't know who Spruce Sun is, but hi, welcome to the channel. That's real weird, though. I don't even know how to get to where I'm going. Oh, okay, it's pretty far. Oh, you don't have Twitch. I got you. I could just take the tracks, I wonder. No, you know what? We're not going to do that, because you're going to end up getting real messed up or something. Penguin, thank you for the sub again, brother. I don't know, dude. That's weird. Like, their name is Spruce Sun KB. It's very, very weird. I thought it was you. I thought you hopped over to the Twitch, because they said I'm here too. Yes, Jat Penguin with the emotes for that sub. Your dad's name is Spruce? Dude, that's probably one of my friends playing a joke on me or something. You think so? How would they know, though? Seriously don't have Twitch. No, I believe you. I 100% believe you. Horror Disney fan, your emote does look a little evil. But since you don't have Twitch, KB, you should definitely get Twitch. You need a cute one, Horror Disney fan? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Tell him it's Houston. Hudson. Oh, it's Hudson. KB, it's Hudson. Gotta watch them bridges. They'll really jack you up. Yeah, I think all the emotes that I made came out really well. Like I think they were good. I still have a bunch sitting too that I just don't. I can only have so much room for them right now. Penguins is super cute. That's because Penguin's super cute. You're evil. That's why yours looks evil. Oh, bridge. Oh, bridge. KB, you still there over on the TikTok side, brother? Do we lose ya? Oh, car.
Victory Screech!
Victory Screech! I'm gonna make all my kids do that. Victory for getting over the bridge for real. Don't need that shit happening again. Turn the GPS off. Ugh. Get out, reconnect everything. Tell him I said it. Spruce Son, if you're still in the Twitch side, KB said you're fired. And then he said just joke. But you're fired. Donald Trump, you're fired. What's going on? Why am I popping a wheelie? What the fuck just happened? Excuse me, game. Can I just want my header. That's all. Listen. All right. So time out. Because it's supposed to be some realistic stuff here. Just need to drop that 10K and make him do it. I'm not trimming my beard. Not doing it. I don't know what's happening right now. Not 100% sure what's going on. I don't think this is keeping the realism. I feel like it might be breaking it just a little bit. KB, I didn't do this. You can't hold this against me. I'm not sure what I'm stuck on. Interesting. Something to do with aliens? 100% has something to do with aliens. I'm so confused. It looks like I'm still connected to that trailer. I don't know about you driving my combine. If I saw it, yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I feel like this isn't a me thing. I don't even know what to do about it. Like, I have to reset it, and I am across the map. I am like literally as far away from the map. I'm gonna be real upset. The only thing I can think is have somebody bring me my gator. I'm gonna have to reset that combine, unfortunately. Or is it maybe just the tray? Can I reset the trailer? Oh, yes! We don't have to reset the combine. See? See, I think outside the box. That's why you should let me drive your combine. I am a problem solver. Hook everything up. Look at that. And we're back on track. Good luck driving the header back. Joke's on you. I'm done after this contract with the combine. I see you trying to screw me over there, Penguin. Wonder how many points it would take for me to shave. I told you. New computer kind of money for me to shave my beard. It's going to take at least... Okay, so I don't grow facial hair very fast, okay? This is a year. It's not great. I know we can all have a good laugh about it. I don't want to shave. It's the same as like the hot tub stream. You guys have to make it worth it for me to do a hot tub stream. I'm not opposed to it. I'm very open to the idea, but it's gotta be worth it. Just need to know the price on the hot tub stream. I'm going to say minimum price on the hot tub. I'll give you all my points and my love. The points equate to nothing. I want you to know that. I mean, I guess it depends on where I can find the cheapest hotel with a hot tub near me. That's the big part of it. I'm gonna say probably $500. That I think that would cover the hotel, because I don't know where I would have to go to find a decent hot tub hotel. I'd probably have to go towards Chicago, and like one night in a hotel up there is like $300. Just spend $50 in bits to cheer. Oh my god. Or getting an Airbnb. See, I've never looked for Airbnbs around my county, so I don't know, maybe. Or I can go do a hot tub combine stream in KB's combine. Just sitting there in a banana hammock riding the combine. Ugh.
Victory Screech!
That's more like it. Bruce, thanks for the follow. I appreciate you. You gotta talk KB into getting Twitch as well. I'm definitely over here a lot more than I am on TikTok, but I'm trying to be on TikTok more. I just spent $50 on bits to cheer. That's ridiculous, dude. That's crazy. Craziness.
Victory Screech!
Victory Screech! I would so sit and just watch SpongeBob now as a grown-ass man. Like...
Victory Screech! Victory Screech!
Good Lord.
Victory Screech! Victory Screech! Victory Screech!
Oh my God.
Victory Screech!
Oh, good Lord. Oh, that's a lot.
Victory Screech! Victory Screech!
I like it. Keep them
Victory
coming.
Screech!
I'll take it all.
Victory Screech! Victory Screech!
Oh, yeah. It's funny. I like it. A lot of victory screech. What is happening? So over on Twitch, I have these things set up that allow people to spend channel points, which you get over time from watching my channel, that play sounds. And it is playing, I don't know if you watch SpongeBob, I don't know how old you are. The victory screech from SpongeBob. They just played it about 70 or 80 times. Just sending it like crazy. He's 25. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, you got to get over on Twitch too, man. It's especially if you're a gamer, it's the place to be. I'm still getting the notifications for it. It's still going on. All right, let's go ahead and empty this bad boy real quick. I don't know what I'm paying a wage payment to. Nobody's even working. I miss it? Oh, I missed it just by a hair. There it is. You get some more of them points. Ah, you gotta hang out here, buddy. Yeah, let me get some more of them points. That's all right. You hang out, you build them up. I mean, horror Disney fans got 50,000 of them. Like, plus if you watch like my VODs from my other streams, I found out, I didn't even know this. If you watch VODs from past streams, you can earn points. I had no idea. That's how Penguin farms up all of his points. He's a semi driver. He just throws it on in the back of the semi and just lets it play. Listens to this beautiful voice all day. You'll talk KB into letting me drive his combine. I think I could do it. I think I'm there with them. Only places that have a hot tub and don't think I want to go. Oh, it's probably like the Hour motels I ain't about that. I'm not catching something for a hot tub stream. I mean, we're cool, guys. I appreciate wanting me to do it, but I'm not catching herpes for a hot tub. No, thank you. The Sybaris? Well, you know what? It's not that bad, okay? It's part of what we deal with at work. It's not that bad. It's not great, but it's not that bad. It's kind of gross that, you know, people just go there to bang, but... In Northbrook? There's a Sybaris in Frankfurt. What are you looking at Northbrook for? Northbrook is so far away. Like, that is a drive. What's up, Hector? Welcome back, man. How's farming treating you? Tried using the AI helper thing, keep saying AI stopped, field not ready for this work. Okay, so what are you trying to have it do? Northbrook would be cleaner. Frankfurt's not dirty. Frankfurt's pretty classy area. So if you're trying to, do I need to cultivate it by yourself? So it depends on what you're trying to do. If you haven't planted anything, obviously you can't harvest if there's nothing planted. If you, again, it depends on what you're trying to do with it. You might need to plant, you might need to cultivate it. I know a lot of the planters, until you get like the later game ones, don't have cultivators built in, so you have to buy a cultivator. But I think it should start you with one. So if you're trying to sow, if you're trying to plant, and it won't let you try cultivating first or having the worker do it, that might be your problem. That very well could be your problem. It's hard to tell without actually like seeing what you're doing. But that is what I would guess, is that you're missing a step somewhere. Because the worker can't do it if it's not ready to be planted in. $330 for the deluxe Whirlpool one. That's what we would need for overnight. All right, so how far is Northbrook? I think that's on the north side of. You looked in Frankfurt, okay. I was to say, because I think Northbrook is. I think that's on the north side of the city. $6P to $11A. And then we need a babysitter. We'd have to have your mom come and sit with the kids. Yeah, I'm going to say probably right around $500 to $600 is where that would be. That's, yeah, I'd say that's a pretty, 600 we'd call it. Because it's 330 plus tax. We need to set up a day to do a 24-hour stream, brother. Oh, 24 hours would be a beast. I mean, I'm in. I'm not opposed to it. That would be an animal of a stream. See, I feel like to do a 24-hour stream, you got to have like a good engaging game that's going to keep you going, or like a couple of games, because that is such a long day. Like, that would be a very long day. Again, not opposed to it. Same as the hot tub stream, not opposed to it. And it's got a huge shower with a bench. That's always nice. I'm a huge guy, so I need a huge shower. That's true. He's actually texting me right now. He just got home. I'm sure he's not going to want to play this, but... Let's go empty out real quick. All right, hold on. Let me line up on this trailer real quick, and I'll read that, Hector. Hold on. Am I too far over? Ah, I'm just a little bit past. Did you send 10 gifted? Hey, man, if that's 100% up to you. I would absolutely love if you did that, but it's up to you, man. That's entirely up to you. Can't figure out the world help, but I got the steering assist, so I'm happy now. Yeah, the steering assist is a major plus. Like, ask KB if you should. KB is no longer in the TikTok. He left a little bit ago. I don't know where he went. Oh, there's my line. Oh, there you are, KB. Sorry, it was showing that you weren't there. You've been here the entire... That was weird. It showed you weren't there. Hudson asked if he should send 10 gifted. 10 gifted subs. Yeah, it showed that you weren't there. So it might just be because that you weren't chat. I don't know. Maybe because there was no chatting. I don't know. I'm still new to the whole streaming on TikTok thing. Hudson, he said, if you want to, that's up to you. I don't know why you're asking me. That's, yeah. I'm just playing messenger here. How do you get the steering assist lines to not take me out of the field? So there should be a option. Let me pull it up real quick. Where it says cruise control deactivation. Set it to automatic. So if you're using cruise control to stay on the lines, it'll shut it off when it runs to the end of the line. That's I'm not using cruise control, but that is what it'll do. Like, yeah, no problem. If you want, I will show you here in just a second. Let me get this set up real quick. Make sure my cruise control is on. Okay, so obviously I'm scooted back and I'm choking myself, not touching anything, turned away from my my pedals, and it should stop me at the end of that green line there. My pedals are under the desk this way, so. Should stop. So yeah, just set it to automatic instead of manual, and it will, didn't do it for me, but I'm trying to figure it out, the width and the headlines. So yeah, if it's set, you might have had it set to manual. I don't know. Again, without seeing it, it's hard to tell. The headlines, like I said, are the outer layers. The working width, it will set automatically based on the size of your header that's attached to your combine or your piece of equipment. It automatically sets those up for you. It's definitely, it's just something you got to play around with, and it should work. You might just have to play around with it a little bit. About done with this field here. It was not a very big field. This one emptied pretty quick. Thought it was going to take a little longer. Yeah, I don't have a... I need to get a pipe button set for my joystick, because I do not have a pipe button set. What are the headlands? So, I'm gonna get off here. It's been a blast talking to you. Be safe. God bless. Hey, KB, I appreciate it, man. Definitely keep watching for me, and if you see me on, go ahead and stop in. We'll chit chat and play. Thanks, buddy. So the headlands are the... I can't see it now because I'm not in the field anymore. It's the blue lines around the outside of the field. That is where you will do like the outside passes, and then the orange lines in the middle are the other lines. All right, let's go get this dropped off. Let's start this bad boy up. Big old loud tractor. Got a little horn there. Light everything up. Yeah, we're not using that gate. Nah. Where am I going here? Alright, I can follow that road straight up, huh? Alright. So loud inside this tractor. Excuse me, Mr. Truck. All right, we cruising. Got a little bit of a drive to drop this off. If it's loud for you guys on your end, imagine how it is in my ears. It's a little loud. It's not loud to you. You should come over here and hear what I'm hearing. You also don't have your hearing aids in. I don't have hearing aids, and it's blowing my ears out. Well, you're not almost deaf. I will be after listening to this loud-ass tractor. Whoa, oversteer. Okay. We're good. We got it. A little bit of an oversteer there. All right. All right, that contract's done. So we're gonna drive. We're gonna drop this here trailer off the scales. We don't need it anymore. Go ahead and disconnect everything. I would like to disconnect, please. You're not gonna let me disconnect, huh? Game's acting real funny. Not letting me disconnect. Interesting. Alright, well, we'll just, I guess, drive it back to the store so I don't get stranded here. It's still acting like I'm trying to unload, too. Weird. That way I don't strand myself here. I'll drive back to the store. Obviously didn't want me leaving the trailer halfway across the city, I guess. Like, no, Hoff, you bring that back. All right. All right, let's see if we can end this mission. Okay. Okay. And we're back up another $10,000. Look at that. Spent all of our money, come right back up and get all the money again. But yeah. All right. I think that's going to do it for me on farming tonight. I will be back on tomorrow. Probably going to play something else with Branner here. I don't know what he wants to play. But yeah, thank you everybody who was here. I appreciate you all being here. Thank you for the new follows. You guys don't know how much it means to me to have people in here and hanging out. So if you guys ever see me on TikTok and you want to jump over to Twitch, you know what to do. Follow me here, follow me there, follow me all over the place. I appreciate you guys. Have a good rest of your night. I'll see you tomorrow. Later.